friends. I want to talk to you today just about something that comes up quite a bit in my office, and that is issues with low sexual drive, often in the woman, but not necessarily. There's an idea that I think can be very helpful for a lot of us to understand. A book recommendation I'm gonna give to you right now, if you have some desire to increase your control over your desire, is Dr. Emily Nakasawi's book, Come As You Are. It's a fabulous book. I recommend it to a lot of women who are wanting to better understand their sex drive. One of the main ideas in the book is that we actually have a dual control system that makes up our sex drive. So there's an inhibition or a brake, and there's an excitation or a gas pedal, the brake, the accelerator, that's constantly operating and controlling how interested we are in a sexual experience. Okay, makes sense. We need a brake, we need an accelerator. So a lot of times we're diving in with the lower desire partner and trying to decide what are your brakes and what is your accelerator, what things are your acceleration. All day long we're scanning our environment subconsciously for anything that could be sexually relevant and deciding if it's a brake or an accelerator. A lot of individuals who have come from a religious background have learned from a young age to brake. When we're scanning our environment, anything that seems sexually relevant needs to be stopped or repressed or not paid attention to. And that worked in the first half of our lives. But often that way of thinking isn't as helpful in the second part of our lives when we're in a committed relationship that includes sexual unity. So it can be retraining our brains, or even paying attention to scanning our environment and asking, what is sexually relevant, what's appealing to me and what's not appealing to me, and making a list of, actually these are my personal brakes and these are my personal accelerators. Once we know that for ourselves, we can teach that to our partner of, this is an accelerator for me, this is a brake for me. And it's a dual control system, so you need to be paying attention to both. I've had a couple kids go through driver's training, okay? You don't get very far if you've got the brake on, but you are stomping on the accelerator. So we need to pay attention to both. We need to learn how to remove the brake and how to apply the accelerators. If we don't know that ourselves, we're not able to teach our partner, and that's one of the second things that gets in the way. The first would be not knowing ourselves. The second would be not being able to express and teach our partner. How often are you talking about what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy? Part of our sexual health includes the ability to receive and give pleasure. I'll hear marriage therapists say, gosh, if we fix the marriage, we're going to fix the sex. And I don't believe that that's true. As a sex therapist, I've seen a lot of amazing marriages where people are highly committed and share a great deal of friendship, but there's so much lacking in their sexual knowledge about themselves, their ability to communicate that to their partner, as well as their ability to give and receive pleasure. As Esther Perel says, she's a world famous sex therapist who I love listening to. If we fix the sex, maybe then we fix the marriage. She likes to flip it around. So those are just 3 things I wanted to share with you today, as well as kind of a myth or misnomer that is out there. I'd love to work with you in my office or online if you're a distance client and you'd like to work on your sexuality, either as an individual or how it's playing out in your relationship. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.